Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. This is not even about a BL. I'm gonna be talking about Big Dragon, but I log in and I see a show called Sorry Nai Glory. And when I say I just got excited after seeing the little trailer, it's about a guy who finds out his wife is famous on social media and his whole reaction to it. And I want to watch this because I hope this is basically all about him sitting down and shutting the hell up. Like, all right, baby, you get that money. I'm a chill over here. You make us that money. Because they showed him like getting mad because she's too flirty in her videos. Oh, I want this to be about him having to sit back and just, I'm adding that to my watch later. iQIYI just paying for itself now. Anyway, welcome to this week's episode of Time for BL with your host, moi, JD Young, where we'll be watching the newest episode of Big Dragon, episode 5. In our last episode, we left am I really loud right now on the mic? Hold up, let me turn down the mic a bit. That should be better. In the last episode, our boy, Kang Min, our boy Yai caught Mankorn with some girl and they were making out. Now in the book, he caught him with the girl and basically just went over and did what he needed to do to flirt, and Mankorn sent that girl on her way. I was like, I found something better to do. And he did do. The book, it has the juice. It's corn. I gotta always go back to that every time. But yeah, so now we're in episode 5. It's he slapped him. They're shouting at each other, and now what's gonna happen next? And by the way, hold up, let me go back to the beginning of the episode. I love that they have this warning in the beginning. Characters, behaviors, places, agencies, and occupations and events in the series are fictional and for entertainment purposes only. I love that they do that in the beginning of a bunch of shows, but especially this show. Because if this was real life, a lot of people would need to be in jail. Same with Kim Porch. Like, well, if it was real life, y'all wouldn't have been able to make this show. People would have been lined up by a cartel and taken. But yeah, they have to do it because they got to warn people that is fictitious, and also they got to do it so they don't get sued for stuff. But people saying, oh no, it's based on my life. And also they just got to do it just to save their butts in general. But yeah, the engagement against Mankorn's will. Nobody asked him if he wanted to be engaged to this girl. And then we have 9 showing up. Gonna be interesting there. I cannot wait to see what happens there. But we also have this beautiful blossoming emotions between Yai and Mankorn. And of course, Spanky's beautiful voice with this theme. Oh, such a good song. What's funny is I'm drinking wine. I'm not drinking wine. I'm drinking water as I watch this, because I was like, my mouth is gonna be dry as I talk. And as I'm drinking my water, I am thinking to myself, I wish this was wine, which is where the wine comes from. Because this is the kind of show where sometimes to get through it, you need a little adult beverage just to like cope with what's going on screen. Imagine drinking wine during that first episode as somebody's getting drugged in their wine and you're drinking your wine. I said this. I said last time, I have a feeling because of his body language, he's like, Cherry's just doing whatever. And now I know it's Cherry. In the book, it was Cherry as well that I saw him with. And Mancorn had better things to do. But yeah, he's telling Cherry, we're done. Like, I'm not interested in this no more. But she is ripping at him like the lioness she is. She's like, nah, you gonna give this to me today. And he's saying, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to back off. But he's trying to do this as calmly as possible and not really cause a scene. I gotta give it to Mancorn. He's being very gentlemanly as he's getting his clothes ripped off by a woman. And I also love, like, with this whole scene where Yai is confronting Mancorn, Yai is just not able to admit he is the someone. You already have me. He has to go back to Hong because he's so afraid to just admit his feelings. Oh God, this rain machine though. Every time I see it, I just start laughing because I'm like, okay, it's rain coming in. Just think of it as rain coming in. I'm like, no, that's somebody with a hose. Stop it. Okay, hold up. So they've had their arguments in the rain. They've punched each other. Like, one of the things in the book is that aggression turns them on. Like, they get aggressive with each other, and it's like, all right, we gotta do this now. Mostly Mancorn. Well, no. It's Big mostly. He's really into the aggression too. Or there's a lot. Anyway. So I was like, oh, in the book they do go to Mancorn's house, but how it worked was they had already been together multiple times at this point, and Mancorn just walked up to Yai while they were at school and was like, want to come to my place? And that was it. There was no conversation beforehand. There was no fighting, nothing. It was, want to come over? And he went over. So I was like, they're definitely gonna because I had a feeling they were gonna get to him going over to his place and them getting it on. But how they found a script in that book, I am still confused. He is digging in them pants. Hold up. Okay, how they found a script in that book, I am slightly confused because I can see the parts that they took from the book to make the show and characters that they kept and stuff, but they changed it up. Yep, in the book, that's exactly how he held him over the chair. Actually, in the book, I think it said hours. It was for hours. Like, it was like 3 chapters. Oh my God. This is definitely from the uncut version. You are not seeing this. Oh my God. On YouTube. What? Yep, throw the whole thing on the floor. Watch everything. Ooh, who cares about... Who needs that for class? Probably in a few days. They destroying the house. Whoever did the subtitles, did you have to put the smile in the subtitles? Was it really necessary, though? And in the book, Mancorn ordered food. He didn't cook. They both don't seem to cook in the book, really. So we're adding a cook now. Which this isn't relevant to anything, okay? I'm just talking at this point after what I just witnessed, okay? The silhouettes. The legs. I'm just saying, I'm glad Kim Porsche inspired me to get iQIYI. Okay, for you that's been like 2 seconds. For me, this has been a couple minutes. All right, so one of the things I'm glad that they brought from the book they're bringing from the book to the show is Yai being unsure. Like, he really likes when Mancorn is sweet to him. He's really into it, and he's always like, oh my gosh, does this mean he likes me? Now I don't know if they're gonna show it, where when he kind of starts to ask questions about why Mancorn did things, like why did you put out clothes for me? Why are you cleaning, like why are you washing my clothes for me? Why are you, Mancorn will say something that makes it sound as if he was doing it for himself. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this because it's easier for me to do that, blah, that kind of deal. And that makes Yai feel bad, because then he feels like, oh, it's all for his own self-interest. It's not to take care of me. It's not because he actually cares about me in that way, because he really wants to feel love, I guess you could say. Or cared for. He wants to feel cared for. And he wants Mancorn to actually care for him and take care of him. And that's what he's searching for. And he is receiving it, but in the book, he's not being told. That's why he's getting that. And that creates one of the conflicts between them, which is where I am now. And just in case you're wondering, those particular seaweed flakes, that was an ad for them. They are the Tao Kei Noi seaweed flakes by Crispy Something Original Sesame. Yeah, that's an ad. That's why he can cook. That's why they added the cooking. I mean, y'all can get a delivery company to sponsor you, and then you could just do the whole delivery. Like, yeah, we don't cook. We're rich boys. We just order food and go to the gym. All right. So after they finish eating, Mancorn and Yai are chit-chatting a little bit. Mancorn goes to get the first aid kit to put on Yai's bruise on his cheek. Now, at first, I was like, why don't they move the camera angle? Like, instead of having him lean across the table to clean it, like, just move the camera to the other side and have him right beside him cleaning it. But now we're getting this shot of him cleaning it, the light shining down off of Moss's head. Well, both their top of their heads, but like it's shining off like the side of his face and everything as well. And it's actually a really beautiful shot. If I can remember the time code, I think this is gonna be one of the shots I use. 11:37. It will be one of the shots I use for my promo of the podcast, because it's such a beautiful shot. They definitely know how to utilize the spaces that they have to create these like really cool images, and I don't even think they, how do I put this, some of the spaces feel like they're just retooling certain areas, like go to this side of a building for this shot, go to that side of the building for the other shot, and make them look like two different places. Some of that feels like that's what they're doing, and that's what you do to save money, to cut costs. You just shoot everything in one area, as much in one area as possible. But I feel like Big Dragon is doing a really good job with that, because I don't feel like this was like a huge like production in itself. It doesn't feel big budget, big budget television program. It doesn't feel like that though. I just feel like they know how to utilize their angles, utilize their locations in such a way that it feels very well put together in a lot of the areas. The only thing I can compare it to right now, and like actually two things come to the top of my head right away, but one is iLong Nai, because iLong Nai, their production definitely feels lower quality when I compare it to Big Dragon, but the stock videos that they use of the cityscapes and all that, everything that they use to like establish locations, that is such high quality that I can give it to them. Like, they used what they had, they used what they have access to really put together a really good show. Plus the cast is doing a great job in that for me. And then with Big Dragon, they are utilizing their locations to me like the best. They are making these angles for shot. They're doing these amazing shots, great camera angles. Like even the coffee shop scene with like Yai walking back and seeing Mankorn and Hong enter the shop, like those angles and everything. They're just doing an amazing job as far as I'm concerned. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying everything that Big Dragon is doing production wise. Whoever's making those calls, like, they deserve their job. They're doing an amazing job. I'm gonna say it's the director. But what if it's the AD? The assistant director, like, oh yeah, give them all the praise. Give them all the praise. I'm just sitting here. Another ad placement. Okay. So, Mankorn has already let Yai know that he only has the one copy of the video of the two of them. He's told Yai he can have it. Yai said he doesn't want it, so Mankorn's gonna keep it. Yeah. The dragon and the tiger sticker. That. They are now sitting on the bed talking. He's explaining what happened with Cherry. He has Yai now following him on Instagram, I guess. Cool. Why no? Okay, cool. I thought Yai was following him on Instagram, but yeah, I guess he was just like insta stalking those hands. I've seen this scene. So I saw this scene on the Facebook, and I was like, oh, I guess this snack company is sponsoring the show. They got 2 ads in the show so far. What they're doing with this seaweed roll thing will never compete with the bread. The bread is the winner. This is how much the bread is the winner. My husband grabbed a slice of bread, looked at me, and I was like, I hate you. Why did I watch this show with you in the room going, oh, I'm not watching as you watched. The bread is the winner. Nothing shall defeat. Pokey sticks ain't even nothing anymore. Like, oh, y'all both ate to the end of the... Okay, so what? Can you do it with bread? The way I close his eyes. They're like, chew. Ooh, Mom is home. Mom came. Oh, perfect timing, Mom. Shut up. That's why he can't marry Hong. So I just realized something. So Mankorn's mom walks in on the two of them eating the seaweed. Okay? She walks in on that. But that means she was downstairs. She saw the mess downstairs and ignored that and went straight upstairs just to surprise her son. Because personal experience, well, not that experience, but if I walked into a family member who I'm checking up on place and I see a mess, the first thing you're going to hear is, what is going on with this mess? Is everybody okay? Were you robbed? You're going to know I'm there. You're going to hear it. And she saw that. Did she see that and went, wow, he must have been working so hard. He was working hard. Just not in that way. Was there a flood outside before they shot this? Like, you can go swimming in that, boating in that. Somebody gotta go grab their canoe to go down to the store. Like, oh my god. What is going on? And they brought him clothes as well. So instead of cleaning the place himself, he hired someone he got his handlers to clean it for him. You know what? Utilize your resources. You just got to utilize your resources. That's how it goes. I would like to apologize to Yai. He is working as well. I made an assumption, and he doesn't know how to necessarily clean. None of them do, but you know what? They are trying. That's for the toilet. They are trying their hardest. He should have just hired professionals. Did they do anything? They already leaving? Did they do anything? The place is still a mess. Why is the chair turned over? How wild did they get? I can understand marks on the glass door. I can even understand some stains on the couch. I understand everything being thrown off the table, but why is the chair on the floor? It's a good thing they didn't destroy that computer. Remember, friends, anything could be a sex toy, depending on how brave you are. Don't do it. That is a joke. Do not. And I'm glad that they kept Hong coming over, because she came over in the book as well. That was actually the first meeting between her and Yai. I had to pause real quick. So Hong, she said way more in the book. And when she was picking up her clothes is what she was picking up at the house. But I just noticed the yin and yang mat on the floor, and there is like a red cloth over the bed. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Just get to that point. Just do that. How do I find out who the lighting director for Big Dragon is? Because the lighting in every scene is amazing. Especially like in the cafe, because it's the second time they've come to the cafe. And I personally hate filming anywhere with a bunch of windows, because no, that's not a lie. I like it when it's good sunlight coming in and we don't have a bunch of like harsh shadows, because the sun is in the right place and everything is like well lit and beautiful. I hate it, but I hate it because there's too much to really like keep track of, and especially as the sun is moving, everything in the scene is going to change in how it looks sometimes depending on like where the location is. I hate shooting in places with a lot of windows. Some people really love it because they're like, yeah, it's all much natural light and we're gonna do this and we're just gonna bounce the sunlight. And like, you do that. I hate lighting. I passed my lighting class. I still don't know how. Like, even I was looking at the teacher like, I passed. He's like, yeah, you're really good. I'm like, he's like, you're good, but you're stressed. Like, exactly. The teacher's like, no, you did a really good job in this class. I see where your strong points are. I hate lighting, but I just love this. Like, they definitely utilize everything. Like I said before, they utilize every scene. They utilize every set. They utilize every light they can get. I saw that with the scene where Mankorn stops Yai when Yai is walking to his building after the whole cafe thing in the first time he sees Hong and Mankorn together. And again here in the cafe, like, everything behind them just looks beautiful. Like, everything just looks amazing. It's just really good. And also, I now bring this up. Is Hong into Nadir? Is that what's going on? Because they now have matching bracelets. And that's of course Yai's junior, Line Junior. I know that. But is that what's happening? Is that what we're gonna get? Actually, that would make it even funnier, because imagine the dads are trying to set these two up to get married to each other, and both of them are just like, listen. She's there like, I don't mess with men. If he can turn into a cutie patootie like her over there, we can talk. Because I likes the girls. And yeah, it's just, here can be Yai. McCoy just over here like, I like them big. That line! Huh, oh my God, that was flirtatious. I love it for you, girl. She said, you want me to make a cute face? Then come over here and sit beside me. Listen. That line? Oh, she know how to flirt. She knows what to say to get the girls. Ooh. You want me to make a cute face? Come closer. Because the closer you get, the cuter I get. I'm not good at it. I don't flirt with girls. I don't know what to say. I'm a married woman. I don't need to flirt anymore. I won. But that line, she would have got me. I would have been sitting there like, oh, I'm gay now. All right. I'm that easy. Yes, I'm that easy. And real quick, I want to talk again about the utilization of the sets that they have and everything. It's obviously raining outside. We can see the raindrops. Raindrops keep falling on my head. But like just using this whole scene where the door, I can't tell if that's a sliding door or if that's just the door frame right there, but using the door frame as a frame with even the curtain behind it, and it's like this soft white curtain, and then have Yai standing right there on the balcony with the greenery behind him. That whole thing is just so beautiful to me. It's part of me wants to take the show to my my former lighting professor and be like, hey, let's talk about the lighting in this BL. I'm not doing it. First of all, let's just make this clear. I'm not doing it. But damn, that would be a good episode. Like, imagine if I got like a director, a director of lighting and a sound director, and like had all of them watch BL and just talk about the technicalities from different scenes. I'm giving somebody else the idea apparently, but oh, that would be so good. So I'm like pausing so I can look to see what 10,000 baht would like translate to USD. It's like $268.17. Which can get you some stuff. Some people just need $200 to survive. So hey, it works. And then right as I'm about to pause, my boy Yai just walks in. I can't with this boy. He just walks right in, just marches in. Hey, everybody. Well, he didn't march in like that. He probably, let's find out why he did that. Because he was like, I need to investigate what Mancorn is doing. Oh, he is in the middle of a club meeting and I am an ass. It's so funny. Oh no, she accidentally sent off the popper. Oh, and of course my girl probably thinks he's there to see her. I wonder if she thinks that. Oh, Mancor's smiling at him. Oh, that's so cute though. I'd pause. That was such a cute smile at him. Like, he's so happy to see him. I was like, oh, you came to see me. He's not even disturbed by it. He's just like, oh, he came to see me. He saw my post and he came to see me. So sweet. And poor Yai is so embarrassed. So I'm trying to figure out if this camera shift thing is intentional or if maybe it's the building that's giving me this visual effect. But after Mancorn catches up with Yai, is like, you came to see me, you missed me, and Yai turns around, everything about it just changes. The mood changes with the shift to this camera angle. And I'm thinking maybe it's because of the building, because we have, with the building, the way that column is, and even just the corner of that area, the building itself, it's like a line is being drawn between Mankorn and Yai. And again, utilizing everything they have. It's the shadow of the tree on the building, everything. Like, it's the fact that all the windows are black. Like, there's no light shining out of that building. It's just lights shining on it. It's like making me go, what's about to happen? Okay, the problem I have with this scene right here, with Mankorn like spilling out everything that's going on and them having a conversation about it, I don't feel like the show has earned it. It doesn't feel earned, because so far they've interacted and they've been kind of like leading to the fact that they're into each other and stuff, but it's not to the point where it's so serious like in the book, because at this point they have been going at it like rabbits, like for days in a row, and then another few days in a row, and then another few days it's a lot going on there, okay? But here, like, their interactions haven't really led to this point where I feel like Yai is completely 100% justified in his reaction. He is justified in being like, why didn't you tell me about this? So I could know what's going on. He's justified in that. But this whole, like, if I make you unhappy, you can leave me. Like, it's a little dramatic for a conversation with someone who, yeah, you're really into, and I get that you guys like are really having this intense connection right now, but you're not together yet. You haven't had that conversation yet. You're still at a point where it's like, we're having these intense feelings, but we can walk away. It's the whole thing, it just feels, it hasn't been earned to get to this point as yet. In the book, would make sense. In the show, does I don't feel it yet. I was gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm gonna hold that back in. I'm gonna reel that one back in. But yeah, this is about to be my longest Big Dragon episode yet. But yeah, in the show, I don't know if they've earned this yet. I don't. Did you just say get him more? And okay, I know I need one thing at a time. So let's just start with their conversation. Again, I get it, like there's big emotions going on. It's just the length of time to I don't know, maybe I'm just an emotionless being. I'm not. I feel too much, and that is the problem. But yeah, I just feel like their reactions are a little overboard for the length of time, but I guess for having like these huge emotions about each other and these new emotions about each other that they're trying to work out, I guess it makes sense in that, I guess. Maybe. Anyway, and then we get Yai now at the bar with Park and Pong, and he is drinking. But here's the thing, he's telling them to get him more. The bottle is on the table, or is he getting a different drink? Is this something else? Is that why? And he's getting drunk at like a hotel bar, or like some kind of like sky view bar kind of deal. If I'm gonna drink my problems away, I'm going to a dive bar. The bear is cheap and they have free snacks, peanuts that everybody has put their hands in. But I don't drink no more. I don't drink no more. I will soon though. Oh, he was saying to get him another bottle. Okay, that makes more sense. And 9, yo, look, who is the actor playing 9? Because he just rolled up and he has like the stance, and I just saw that waist, and I'm like, hi, how are you? There was someone playing a guitar. Where did he come from? What in the Fallen Rook? There was someone playing a guitar the whole time. Oh my gosh! He got the Squid Games here too. Did not watch Squid Games, but I did see the ending. What? Is that mic even on? Is there a mic? I can't even tell. Hold. I'm pausing the wrong thing. What is he? What is he? The guitarist doing? He's like, this is my time in the spotlight. I'm gonna rock my head while I play acoustic guitar and sing a song. What? Taking his mic away is exactly what we should do. We need to take away that guitarist mic. You don't need to talk, sir. You are drunk. Why is he saying it? Someone take the mic from this dude. No! Stop him! Somebody needs to stop him. But he can't sing. Yeah, I can sing. But this is not needed. He is drunk. That boy is white girl wasted. You need to stop. This poor guitarist, he got paid to do a gig, and some drunk rich kid just come and takes the mic, and no one is going over like, sir, we're gonna cut you off, and we're gonna need you to leave. What the hell? Why is he talking to these people? These people don't know you, and they don't care about your life. Please get off. What's Mancourt doing there? What in the coincidence? Does anyone watch Jarvis Johnson, Darman Bingo? I do. Let me tell you how it works. You see, Jarvis Johnson does a live stream. He has bingo cards. And y'all have done BL Bingo before. Who does that again? I'm thinking of it in my head, but I can't remember their names right now. But yeah, it's like tropes that you usually see in Darman videos. And if you get, all the tropes in a row, you get a bingo. This trope is called Extreme Coincidence, unless they actually called him and that's why he's there. The only way I will accept Mancorn being there is if Park or Pong called him, or if on Yai's IG he had posted where he is. I'm sorry for the popping of the peas. But yeah, if Yai had posted on IG where he is, those are the only things I will accept, because there's no reason why this college student should appear with his bag and his uniform at a bar that the guy he likes or is in love with is drunk and getting ready to sing, but he can sing, thankfully. But why is this happening? And also, I just want to point out the eyes real quick. So I paused at Mancorn coming in at 40 minutes and 47 seconds. Everybody's looking in one direction except one woman who is looking up to the other side. And I don't know what she is looking at. And I also can't tell if everyone's looking at the same thing. They were like, okay, I need everyone to be looking over here as he walks in. Don't look at him, look at me. And Mancorn, of course, comes in right at the speech. That is the extreme coincidence. That is the extreme coincidence. Coinky dinky. I want my bingo cards. Why is everyone just standing there? I will be dragging him off the stage. Plot is the reason. I need to accept plot. Plot is always the reason, and plot is the only reason for any of this to exist. Give the boy a bear and send him to bed. Give him his sleeping liquid. That should knock him right out. And none of this is cute as well. I would like to point out, to me, none of this is cute, Because, oh, thank you for now looking. She looks at the camera. That's what's happening. She keeps looking at the camera. The woman in the background I was talking about. She's spiking like crazy. She don't know where to focus. But yeah, like this is just embarrassing and not cute. And I guess it's supposed to be a cute moment. He's about to sing a song and he's talking about the person he likes who just walked in and all this stuff. And romance blossoming. If my drunk friend did this, I would be dragging them off the stage by their ear. How did the guitarist know which song he was going to sing? I want to skip this part because I'm embarrassed that they left it. I'm embarrassed no one stopped him. But this makes sense. Should we reconsider this for the script? Like, you know what it is? I as I said, I need to remember they must have in his contract he gets to perform at least one song in the show. And that's what they gave him. This is what they gave him. Kiss, kiss, kiss at the skate park. I guess we're gonna go through the memories to see why all these emotions are emotioning. Hand holding. Oh, so cute. Are we only focusing on the kiss in the park? Because oh, we're also focusing on the seaweed kiss. We're focusing on cleaning wounds and walking into a cafe. They don't have enough shared memories to play, I guess. I guess they can't show him in bed curling his toes. And again, this man's money. He's messing with this man's money. Who shouldn't have been there. Ooh. I just noticed 9 is the one who caught him and interrupting Mancorn's moment. But yeah, we need a second love interest with a broad chest and is he crying? Oh. I'm sorry, why is Mancorn crying? I'm sorry that you're crying, but why? He was just at your place last night. I'm just saying. This dude, he ain't nobody. He was just at your place last night. Who cares about this dude? Love in the air house. And that is the room where Rain learned to ride. Thank you. I was wondering when they're going to bring back Popcorn's mom, but I would also like to add, and that is the room where a lot happened. Yo, I was looking at that. So he gets drunk. 9 takes him home, spends the night there. Oh, sorry. And spends the night, and then Yai goes to school. His friends are like, how many girls you got? I got none. He ignores Mancorn's message, and then 9 pulls up in his BMW. He's like, hey, let's go get something to eat. All cool, expected, of course. You know, this dude's gonna try and make sure he's always there for Yai to get in there, in that. And they go out to eat, and Yai's like, hey, let me get pictures first. And this fool strikes a pose. So this is what my theory. He thinks he's striking a pose because the same reason why Nadir was telling Hong to pose and look cute. You see, Nadir wants pictures of Hong. She's feeling her. Yai ain't feeling 9 in that way. 9 is just that really cool older friend. He's like a big brother. He's getting brother zoned. He's not even getting friend zoned. He's getting brother zoned. Maybe. What if I'm wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, so he's all posting pictures like, oh, you want some pictures of me? No, I want pictures of the food that you're buying me. I don't need anyone seeing you in the background. They might think I'm taken. My bad. He took a picture of him too. He did take one picture of him too. Don't post it. Is that a CGI caterpillar on him? Or is that a real one? No, I can't see it here. Oh, yeah, no, it's real. It's real. It looks so cute. I love bugs. Pause. I love cute bugs. I love cute bugs. them creepy crawly ugly ones I'm not rolling with. Is he about to touch the food after touching that caterpillar though? Like, is he gonna wash his hands after that? He touched with the food. He touched the food with his hands. He touched the caterpillar, then he touched the food with his hands. Why? Does he have a GPS on the man's phone? Is Mancorn's mom about to do a better explanation of the situation than Mancorn to Yai? Okay, let's go. So, how the episode ends. Enola Holmes got sued by Arthur Conan Doyle's estate. I'm gonna read that next. That just popped up. Anyway, how the rest of that episode went. So they go out to dinner, they're laughing, they're having a good time. It looks like they're making out, and Mancorn walks and is passing. I don't know why he's there. Anyway, he sees them looking like they're making out. So yeah, I might be feeling the attention he gets from 9. Actually, this goes back to the book. I don't know what happens in the book. I haven't finished it yet. But it could also be because he's really wanting that attention and affection, and 9 is giving it to him, and so he is rolling with that. But it might not have the passion behind it that it has with Mancorn. Maybe that's the way we're going. And looks like Mancorn's mom is about to do the job her son don't know how to do next episode. Can't wait. Can't wait for that. Overall, still love this episode. Even though I'm still like, why did he have to be drunk when y'all do that? And also at the same time, yeah, I guess they needed him to sing about the Muna and the Juna and the Springer. Overall, still a great episode. I'm still loving Big Dragon. I cannot wait for next week's episode 6. And also, Between Us is coming, and it's supposed to also be on iQIYI. And again, my subscription is just paying me back for everything. I came for one, I stayed for everything. So let me make sure I am ready for this. Yep. So yeah, the Between Us is supposed to be coming next. I cannot wait. I'm on the edge of my seat. And then of course I Long Nai is coming Monday. So I'm going to be having like a lot of episodes to record now soon, with all the stuff that's coming out that I want to watch. And I know Between Us is one of the ones that I definitely want to review, because oh my god, I love Until We Meet Again. I love it, and I'm so excited to see how many all the actors again and all that stuff. I'm loving this. Ooh, look at anyway, I'm sorry, focus on this. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Time for BL. I'll see you next time. I think the next review I'll have up is still I Long Nai. I'm going to try and figure out when I'm going to fit in Between Us, because I don't want to do too much and then burn myself out, all at once. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye.